Hello and welcome back to Stomp City, and today I'm bringing you another episode of the Dojo on TEW 2016. And last time we left off we were in January 2018, and I've skipped forward now to 2020. So we're 2 years in the future and quite a bit has happened. Last time we finished on Emerald Estelle joining new areas, so we're going to delete the old emails. I'm just going to go from the bottom. So Chris Walken is now available to work in new areas. Jean Bullock has extended her deal with Fierce Females. PWG has extended their deal with Connor Stewart. And Emerald Estelle has moved to British Columbia in Canada. She was already based in Canada, so she just moved to a different area. Maybe she feels that there'll be more work there, I'm not too sure. She's actually got an offer from SCW, who are based in Alberta. So yeah, that move didn't actually affect that. Chris Walken is now available in new areas again, so let's have a look where he can work. So he's available all over the world. He hasn't actually got a job yet though still. LJ Davids is now available in new areas and still unemployed, but he's now available in Europe as well, so smart move from him. Connor Stewart has been offered a contract with NXT, so that's the first signing in NXT. He's actually signed it, as you can see there. He's a mid-carder, so that's good. So yeah, interdevelopmental with NXT, Connor Stewart. So the first ever signing with WWE, and he's left PWG as you'd expect. WWA has offered a contract to Jaden Jones, which he signed, and MCW Australia. I'm guessing this one's Australian as well, yeah. So he's signed with 2 Australian companies. That's where we leave off with the emails. So yeah, he's an opener in MCW, and in WWA he's a mid-carder. So let's check his popularity while we're here. So yeah, Central Australia, that which is where MCW must be. He's 14 and 6 in the other 2. So before we skip forward, we're going to have a look at Connor Stewart. We're going to have an in-depth look, our first NXT signing, and we'll track the progress of his stats, and he's improved considerably in the ring. You remember that he didn't actually add any in-ring stats to his character, but they've developed naturally, which is good to see. And he's in the D pluses for in-ring, and surely that's only going to improve being in NXT. Next up we've got physicals, and he's risen to 70 in athleticism and around 20 since the start of 2019. And entertainment's gone up considerably as well. So yeah, he's really improving. And yeah, again, there's reputation gone up to D- now, and respect is 12 F+. So yeah, really good improvements from Connor Stewart, and he's a mid-card in NXT. And yeah, so he started in PWG, where he actually didn't win a match, but then he was signed and debuted on NXT TakeOver 33. But yeah, so he won on his debut. Then he had a couple of pre-show matches. I think he's in a team called the Wizards. Right, so he's in a team with Jody Kristofferson. Okay, so experience 18 right now. So yeah, the Wizards have NXT Tag Team Champions and retained, and he's lost it to Jose and Salmania. I'm guessing that's No Way Jose. And now he's gone on to singles run. He's got a win over Edward Malkin on NXT TakeOver 49, and he's also won his last match in a 6-man tag. So yeah, brilliant. Let's just check his title history. So yeah, NXT Tag Team Champions, and he held it for a good few months: May, June, July, August. So 4 months, and 2 defences with Garrett Dillon. Okay, so let's have a look at just quickly his tag team partner. So yeah, this is his tag team partner, Jody Kristofferson. I'm not sure if he's in WWE in real life. I don't actually recognise him. But yeah, he seems like a good worker. He's lower mid-carder, so Connor Stewart is actually better than him in terms of popularity. So he's helped him get over in NXT, I guess. And so yeah, good work from No Bones 25. He's the first to be signed with NXT. He's actually a Patreon as well. So yeah, it's good to see. So yeah, we're just going to skip another year into the future. So here we are in January 2021 now, and Mia Drago has signed with CMLL, extended her deal, sorry. And Chris Walken has been offered a deal with NXT. And yeah, he's only worked one independent, and he's been a regular on NXT since then, mainly on takeovers, it looks like. So yeah, 12 losses, 3 wins, 1 being in the independents. So yeah, a bit of a jobber in NXT at the minute. Let's just check his skills for now. And yeah, he seems like a really good worker as well. So yeah, again, good to see. He's not really made as much impact in NXT at the minute though, so we're not going to really go in depth. But he's still an opener. And yeah, hopefully his popularity rises the more exposure he gets. And Silji Solberg is now dating someone outside the wrestling industry and is now available to work in new game areas. She still hasn't got a job, but she can work in the British Isles as well as Europe. And Tano Nobuyuri is now available to work in new game areas. So USA, Canada and Japan, and is signed with NXT. So if you remember in the first episode, this is the guy that I picked to be the standout. And his psychology's gone up to B-, which is good. And that would have gone from C. And yeah, he's really improved, it looks like. And his entertainment's gone up. These all started at 20. And yeah, he's gone up to 17s all around the world, it looks like. But he's still enhancement talent, so still a jobber. And he's not won a match yet. He's got 9 losses. But still, he's still getting the exposure, and hopefully one day he will turn into the star. And Thunder is now available to work in new game areas. And Jessica Troy has started dating Jaden Jones. SCW has offered a contract to Emerald Estelle to extend her deal there. And yeah, that's it in terms of worker news. We'll just see where Thunder can work now. He can work in USA, Mexico and Japan. So yeah, that's good to see. But again, we're going to go another year into the future and we're going to see what's happened. So yeah, Thunder has been signed with CMLL now. So he's actually at the same company as Mia Drago. And he's a lower mid-carder there. And he's the CMLL World Trios Champion as well. Let's just check his title history. So yeah, 2 defences, current holder, and he won it in October, so he's had it 3 months. So yeah, good to see more talent getting belts around the world. And Connor Stewart has extended his deal with NXT. Tana Nobuyuri has moved to the Southeast USA. So he's moved to Florida, probably, to make it easier to work in NXT. Ben Daniels is now available to work in new areas, but he still is unemployed. He can work in the British Isles now. LJ Davis has relocated to the north of England, but remains still unemployed. But hopefully he can start getting some work soon. Gavin Ventura has changed his body type and is now rated as muscular. WWE has offered a contract extension to Jaden Jones and he's re-signed with them. So we're just going to keep track of what Connor Stewart has been doing in NXT this year. And he's actually won more than he's lost this year now. And none of them seem to be pre-show either, so. And he's had an NXT title shot, he hasn't won that yet. I don't think, let's just check. No. So he's He's had an NXT title shot. He's had another NXT tag title shot. 2 NXT title shots, sorry. So yeah, that's really good to see. But yeah, it seems like he's coming on leaps and bounds over there in NXT, and he's now in the 50s in terms of pop in USA, so that's really good. We're also just going to quickly check everyone else's title history to see if anyone has won any more belts in the indie scene. So, Emerald Estelle has won the SCW International Tag Belt with She Nay Nay. So yeah, I'll just cut to here because there hasn't actually been any title history other than the ones we've seen so far. So yeah, we're just going to leave this episode here. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you want to be a graduate from the Dojo and if you want to be part of the series, make sure you follow the link in the description to the Reddit link. And if we get to 35 upvotes, we will add more people to the series. But yeah, if you've enjoyed it, hit the like button and subscribe for more TEW 2016 and general wrestling content. And until next time, peace.